Greetings everyone, this is the one and only Pop Culture Junkie. I'm back again with another awesome Mystery Mini unboxing. And today we are checking out some awesome retro arcade blind boxes. Some of you watching may be wondering, what the heck is a retro arcade? What is an arcade? Okay, because arcades are not very common nowadays. Now when I was growing up in the 80s, and I say growing up, I was still a little kid, but still, throughout the 80s and early 90s, I would go to arcades all the time, because even though I had a home console system, there was nothing like going to the arcade with a bag of quarters and playing some of these awesome arcade cabinet machines, whether it was, Street Fighter, whether it was Mortal Kombat, Mario, Duck Hunt, Kung Fu. Yeah, I'm naming all these games that you could probably play on your newest game console, or download them or play an app game even. But back in the day, we didn't have all that stuff. What we had was a giant arcade cabinet that may have only one game. Sometimes you had those NES Power cabinets that had 10 games in them or such. Nowadays, I know you have these modulator ones that have like 1,000 games downloaded onto a hard drive. Well, back in my day, we had these big giant cabinets that looked a little like this, and it was a arcade machine, and you had one solid game that you would play. And you just keep putting quarters in over and over until you kept beating your game or getting further in the game. And now Funko, thankfully, has made Mystery Mini blind boxes based on these arcades. And these are awesome looking. The boxes look amazing. On top of that, you've got really cool looking characters that could be inside the boxes. And I came across 3, and we're going to check them out and see what kind of cool figures are inside. Now, we did one of these before, and we got some... we got one of the ghosts from Pac-Man. We got a Mega Man character as well. And now I'm hoping to find a Pac-Man character if I can. Centipede, I'm assuming you're going to get Centipede. Okay, here's what I mean. When I did the unboxing before, when I opened up the Pac-Man box, there was a Pac-Man character. When I opened up another box, which was Mega Man, there was a Mega Man figure. Which was really weird to me because why? I don't know why they did this. I can understand, you want to have the boxes look unique to different games, but I don't understand why they would put a Pac-Man character only in here, and then maybe there's a Frogger character in here. Instead, why not just, have multiple boxes look different, but there be all types of figures. That way, like, from now on, if there's a Pac-Man character in here, I know, don't bother buying this box if I see another retro case anywhere. Just buy the ones I didn't get already, and I'll probably get a different character. Then again, I could be saying all this and they changed it on me. Who knows? Let's see. We're going to open them up and see what's inside. I'm real anxious to see the Pac-Man first, so we're going to check that one out. And let's see which character we have. Yeah, you just pop the front here. It's really unique. It's a little bit different than normal Mystery Minis. And then pull out the bag. And that way, actually, you can keep these in really good condition if you wanted to just have them as a little display, and with your figure inside. Okay, filling the bag. I think I do know who's in here. And yes, awesome. We have Pac-Man. Excellent. Okay, this is, of course, one of the, greatest arcade games of all time. Some would, say the greatest game of all time, depending on, what era you grew up in. But very cool. Good detail. Looks exactly like Pac-Man. It kind of looks more to me. I mean, it looks like the character, obviously, that you would see on the actual arcade cabinet. Because in the actual game, he's just a flat disc-looking thing. It's not 3D or anything. Even though they did later make a Pac-Man 3D game. But he looks more like the Pac-Man character from the cartoon. Yes, boys and girls, there used to be a Pac-Man on Saturday mornings. Yes. There used to be cartoons on Saturday morning. Yeah, back in the day when they actually had good cartoons on TV. Saturday morning, yes. Very cool. Okay, I'm happy with that because I wanted Pac-Man. And I didn't know if I was going to get a Ghost or Pac-Man, but obviously we got a Pac-Man. So, that means there's got to be a Frogger and a Centipede in these, I'm assuming. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check out Frogger. Alright, opening up the box. Pull out our bag. Well, yep, we have Frogger. Okay, so obviously if you get a Frogger box, you're going to get Frogger, and there you can see him. Check him out, complete with his briefcase and necktie. Very cool. Looks really awesome and hilarious. I love the look of him. Very cool. So obviously they went ahead and said, okay, if they want the box that's the figure that's going to be inside. Not necessarily Pac-Man. You might get one of the other characters that you have. Frogger, I don't think there's anything else in there except Frogger, so that's the one you'll get. And let's go ahead and check out the last one. The last one is Centipede. Now, Centipede is a game that I did not play a whole lot because I was terrible at it. I just did not get very far in it at all. But I did play it in the arcades back in the day whenever, you know, arcades were around and such. Well, let's go ahead and check it out and see what is inside. And yeah. Oh my gosh, this one is awesome. This one looks totally gnarly, just creepy. Okay. Yeah, check out the Centipede. Okay, not anything like it looks in the arcade game. Check him out. Look at the detail on him there. Yeah, curled up. I mean, this is a pretty big size actually for a mini too. And a lot of it looks really cool. So, very nice. And again, this is the only, I believe that's the only character from Centipede that they put in these boxes. So if you get a Centipede box, you're going to get this guy. If you get a Frogger box, you're going to get Frogger. And then if you get a Pac-Man box, you're going to either get Pac-Man or the Ghost. You're going to get Blinky, I believe, is the only Ghost you get from there. So yeah, because there is also a Mrs. Pac-Man box where you would either get Mrs. Pac-Man or you would get, I believe, the Pink Ghost. I believe that's the one you would also get. So cool. These are really awesome. I like the figures. I find it funny how they went this route. But you know what? Looking at it from a different point of view, I like this because look how I've got them displayed. Looks really cool that way. Chances are I'm probably going to end up just putting them back in the boxes and putting them on a shelf that way, just so they don't get covered in any kind of dust or anything like that. So I have my Centipede inside the box then. That looks pretty cool. So, yeah. Well, if you haven't seen these yet and you've been tempted to get them, now you know what to look out for. If you want to find a specific one, if you're looking for a Pac-Man Mystery Mini, then find the Pac-Man box. Get a couple of them because you're guaranteed probably to get at least one Pac-Man and then a Ghost. So there you go. Same thing with Frogger and Centipede. You're pretty much guaranteed to get those two because I don't, again, on the back here, just looks like you have Frogger and Centipede, because you got Pac-Man and the Ghost, you got Mrs. Pac-Man and the Ghost, Q*bert and Coily, Centipede, Mega Man, Frogger. Those three, obviously, you're only going to have those. And then the bottom three, Dig Dug and Puka and Feigen, you know, that'll be in different boxes, of course, but if you want any of these, then you're going to get those. So, cool. Well, make sure, if you are a first-time viewer, first of all, please hit that subscribe button, check out all my previous content, and be in the know when I got new stuff coming out. Make sure you please like and comment for the video you just watched. If you haven't done so before, you can also always follow along with me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And you can check out my random daily postings of anything pop culture related. Well, thank you so much again for everybody out there watching. I appreciate everyone's continued loyalty and dedication to the channel. And until next review or unboxing, I'm the one only Pop Culture Junkie. I'm signing out.